Eating nuts the right way to stay healthy. After the age of 60, the body enters a stage where it requires more thoughtful and scientific care. Changes in metabolism, immune function, cardiovascular health, and memory make daily food choices far more important than they used to be. Among the many natural food groups that support well-being, nuts, though small, are packed with nutrients and are increasingly recognized as a powerful ally for older adults. Just a small handful each day can provide healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and essential minerals that help support heart health, regulate blood pressure, protect memory, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the immune system. However, not all nuts offer the same benefits. Some may taste great but are high in calories, which can lead to weight gain, blood sugar imbalances, or pose risks of allergies or mold contamination if not stored properly. Especially for seniors, whose digestion and metabolism naturally slow down with age, eating the wrong types of nuts or consuming too much can do more harm than good. That's why understanding which nuts to eat and which to limit is an important step in protecting your long-term health. In today's article, we'll explore 5 golden nuts that can help extend longevity and improve physical well-being, along with 5 types of nuts to limit in order to avoid unnecessary health risks. A small change and a smart choice. Sometimes that's the key to living a healthier, longer life each day. 5 nuts to eat for longevity and better health. 1. Almonds, heart healthy. Powerhouse almonds have long been regarded as one of the best nuts for cardiovascular health, especially for older adults. These small, mildly nutty treats are not only delicious and easy to eat, but they're also packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and essential minerals that help maintain a strong heart and a stable circulatory system. One of almonds' standout benefits is their high content of monounsaturated fats, the type of healthy fat scientifically proven to lower bad cholesterol, LDL, in the bloodstream. Elevated LDL levels are a major contributor to atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and heart disease in seniors. By lowering LDL and helping maintain healthy levels of HDL, good cholesterol, almonds can significantly reduce the risk of heart-related illnesses and support overall cardiovascular wellness. Not only that, almonds are also an excellent source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage caused by free radicals. This benefit extends beyond heart health. Vitamin E also supports healthy skin, slows down the natural aging process, and helps keep older adults' skin soft, resilient, and radiant with fewer wrinkles. In addition, almonds contain magnesium, an essential mineral that plays a key role in regulating heart rhythm, lowering blood pressure, and ensuring smooth functioning of muscles and the nervous system. For adults over 60, who often face magnesium deficiency without realizing it, adding a handful of almonds to the daily diet is a natural and effective way to bridge this nutritional gap without the need for additional supplements. However, like many other nuts, almonds are calorie-dense, so older adults should consume them in moderation. About 20 to 25 almonds per day is ideal. It's also important to choose raw or dry-roasted unsalted almonds and avoid those that are salted or sugar-coated to ensure the best benefits for heart health and overall well-being. Just 1 handful of almonds a day, small as it may seem, can be a big step toward a healthier, longer life. 2. Walnuts, boost brain health. Walnuts aren't just delicious, they're also considered a golden food for the brain, especially for older adults looking to preserve memory and mental clarity. With their shape resembling the human brain, walnuts seem like nature's own hint at their powerful benefits for cognitive function and neurological health. What sets walnuts apart is their high content of plant-based omega-3s, particularly alpha-linolenic acid (ALA). This essential fatty acid is known for its anti-inflammatory properties and its ability to nourish brain cells, helping maintain neural connections and enhance cognitive performance. Multiple studies have shown that older adults who regularly consume ALA-rich foods like walnuts tend to have better memory, quicker reflexes, and a lower risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and age-related cognitive decline. Not only beneficial for the brain, walnuts also offer powerful anti-inflammatory effects, a crucial factor in preventing many chronic health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and joint degeneration. This is especially important for older adults in the pre-diabetic stage, a common condition after age 60. Incorporating walnuts into the diet may help improve insulin sensitivity and slow glucose absorption, leading to better blood sugar control, more stable energy throughout the day, and reduced risk of long-term complications. Beyond omega-3s, walnuts are rich in potent antioxidants like polyphenols, which protect brain cells from free radical damage, a leading cause of premature aging. Additionally, their high fiber and protein content promotes satiety and supports healthy weight management, another key factor in maintaining cognitive health. However, since walnuts are relatively high in calories, older adults should consume them in moderation. About 7 to 10 walnuts per day is ideal. They can be eaten on their own or added to oatmeal, salads, or plain yogurt to diversify nutrition while still supporting brain health. With these outstanding benefits, walnuts truly deserve a regular place in a healthy diet aimed at maintaining memory and mental clarity as we age. 3. Pistachios. Effective weight management. Pistachios are one of the smartest nut choices for older adults who want to manage their weight effectively while still enjoying nutritious and flavorful daily meals. Unlike many other nuts that are high in calories, pistachios fall into the category of waistline-friendly nuts. They offer essential nutrients, but with fewer calories. One of the main reasons pistachios are favored in weight management diets is their high protein and fiber content. These two nutrients help slow down digestion, prolong satiety, and reduce the urge to snack between meals. For seniors, frequent cravings can often lead to the overconsumption of sugar and unhealthy fats. Instead, a small handful of pistachios can serve as the perfect alternative, keeping you full longer without contributing to weight gain. Additionally, pistachios offer a unique psychological advantage when it comes to mindful eating. Since they are typically consumed with the shell intact, having to crack open each nut creates a natural pause between bites. This built-in break encourages slower, more conscious eating and greater awareness of portion sizes. In fact, several studies have shown that people tend to consume fewer calories when eating in-shell pistachios compared to shelled ones. A small but powerful tip for those aiming to manage their intake effectively. Beyond weight management, pistachios also support eye health. They are rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are essential for maintaining healthy vision and protecting the retina. These nutrients help reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. Including pistachios regularly in your diet can help maintain clear vision and improve your ability to adapt to low-light environments, an especially important benefit for adults over 60. However, it's important to choose unsalted or lightly salted pistachios to avoid excess sodium intake, a factor that can impact blood pressure. The ideal portion for older adults is about 1 ounce per day, which is approximately 49 pistachios. They can be enjoyed as a midday snack, mixed with fresh fruit, or sprinkled over salads to enhance both flavor and nutritional value. With their ability to promote satiety, support eye health, and help maintain a stable weight, pistachios are truly a valuable ally in the journey toward long-term health. 4. Cashews. Supporting bone health and immunity. Cashews, with their naturally sweet, nutty flavor and light crunch, are not only a delicious snack, but also an excellent source of nutrients for older adults, especially when it comes to supporting bone health and the immune system. Compared to many other nuts, cashews are particularly rich in essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, and copper, nutrients that play key roles in maintaining bone structure, boosting immune function, and reducing inflammation in the body. One of the standout benefits of cashews is their ability to support bone health. The magnesium in cashews helps regulate calcium levels in the body, plays a role in bone formation, and helps prevent osteoporosis, a condition that is very common in people over 60. In addition, copper, though needed in small amounts, is essential for maintaining bone density and synthesizing collagen, which increases flexibility in joints and connective tissues. Regularly including cashews in the diet can help strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures or age-related joint degeneration. Moreover, zinc, another abundant mineral in cashews, helps strengthen the immune system. It supports the body in fighting infections, healing wounds, and maintaining effective immune cell function. This is especially important for older adults, as the immune system naturally weakens with age, making the body more susceptible to common illnesses like colds, respiratory infections, and skin infections. In addition, cashews contain healthy monounsaturated fats and a moderate amount of protein, which help maintain muscle mass, especially when combined with light daily exercise. This helps slow down age-related muscle loss and keeps older adults active and less fatigued. However, portion control is important. While cashews are nutritious, they are also relatively high in calories. The recommended serving is about a small handful per day, approximately 16 to 18 nuts. It's best to choose dry roasted cashews without added salt or sugar to avoid negative effects on blood pressure and blood sugar levels. In summary, cashews are one of the top choices for a senior-friendly diet, supporting strong bones, a healthy immune system, and providing anti-inflammatory benefits, all while helping maintain physical vitality during the aging process. 5. Flax seeds, high in fiber and omega-3s. Flax seeds, though small in size, are truly a superfood, especially well suited for the diets of older adults. With their high content of dietary fiber and plant-based omega-3s, flax seeds offer numerous significant health benefits, from improving digestion and regulating blood pressure to naturally reducing inflammation and supporting heart health. When used properly, this powerful seed can help slow the aging process and enhance quality of life during the later years. One of the most notable benefits of flax seeds is their ability to support digestive health. These seeds contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which help promote regular bowel movements and prevent constipation, a common issue among older adults due to reduced physical activity and a slowing digestive system. The fiber in flax seeds also nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, helping to balance the microbiome and improve nutrient absorption. Additionally, flax seeds are one of the few plant-based sources rich in alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid with natural anti-inflammatory properties. The omega-3s found in flax seeds help reduce chronic inflammation in the body, an underlying factor in many age-related health conditions, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, arthritis, and cellular aging. For older adults, incorporating plant-based omega-3s from flax seeds is a healthy and accessible way to support cardiovascular function and maintain cognitive health. However, there is one important point to keep in mind. Whole flax seeds are very difficult to digest, and the body can hardly absorb their nutrients if consumed whole and raw. Therefore, to maximize the health benefits, flax seeds should be ground before use. You can sprinkle ground flaxseed over oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or mix it into baking batter. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons of ground flaxseed per day is enough to provide essential fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants. In summary, flax seeds are an excellent choice to support digestion, reduce inflammation, and protect heart health in older adults. When used correctly, this tiny seed can deliver significant and lasting health benefits over time. 5 types of nuts to avoid or limit for older adults. Macadamia nuts, high risk of weight gain. Macadamia nuts are well known for their rich, buttery flavor and smooth, creamy texture. Often featured in premium desserts, upscale snacks, and gourmet cookies, these nuts carry a reputation for luxury and indulgence. However, behind their appealing taste lies a lesser-known fact. Macadamia nuts are extremely high in calories and fat, making them one of the riskiest nuts for weight gain, if not consumed in moderation. A standard serving of macadamia nuts, about 28 grams or 10 to 12 kernels, contains over 200 calories and around 21 grams of fat. While most of the fat is monounsaturated, the heart-healthy kind, the high calorie density makes macadamias particularly prone to contributing to weight gain, especially in older adults whose metabolic rates have naturally slowed down. Regularly consuming large amounts of macadamia nuts can easily lead to an energy surplus, resulting in fat accumulation, most noticeably around the abdomen and thighs, areas that are often harder to slim down with age. What makes macadamia nuts even more risky is their soft texture and rich, buttery taste, which can make portion control difficult. Unlike almonds or pistachios that require more chewing and offer a sense of fullness, macadamias melt in the mouth, creating a light and pleasant experience that encourages overeating. This is particularly problematic when they're consumed as snacks or combined with chocolate or caramel, foods already high in sugar and calories. Moreover, many macadamia products on the market today are processed with added salt, sugar, or are roasted in butter or oils, reducing their nutritional value and increasing the risk of inflammation. For older adults managing weight, blood pressure, or cholesterol, regular consumption of such products can place added strain on overall health. However, if you enjoy macadamia nuts, the smart approach is to manage your portions. Stick to no more than 5 to 6 nuts at a time and incorporate them as a small part of a main meal or mix them into salads or whole grain dishes. Avoid eating directly from large bags, as this can lead to mindless snacking. Macadamia nuts aren't inherently bad, but it's the lack of portion control that becomes problematic, especially for seniors aiming to maintain a healthy weight and stay agile each day. 2. Peanuts. Allergies and risk of mold. Toxin contamination. Peanuts have long been a staple in many households, often enjoyed salted and roasted as a snack, made into peanut butter, or added to traditional dishes. However, for older adults, peanuts carry 2 significant health risks: allergies and aflatoxin contamination, a toxic substance produced by mold. Firstly, peanuts are among the most common food allergens worldwide. Allergic reactions can range from mild symptoms such as itching, rashes, or swollen lips to severe anaphylactic shock, a medical emergency characterized by difficulty breathing, sudden drop in blood pressure, and loss of consciousness. In seniors, the immune system naturally weakens with age, which can make allergic responses more unpredictable and potentially more dangerous than in younger individuals. Anyone with a history of peanut allergies or those who've felt unwell after eating peanuts should completely avoid them. Secondly, peanuts are highly susceptible to contamination by a mold called Aspergillus flavus, which produces aflatoxin, a potent carcinogen classified by the World Health Organization, WHO. Aflatoxin primarily affects the liver, where it can damage liver cells, lead to cirrhosis, and significantly increase the risk of liver cancer if it accumulates in the body over time. This risk is especially high when peanuts are stored improperly in warm, humid conditions or kept for too long. For older adults, whose liver function and toxin elimination capacity naturally decline with age, this poses a more serious health threat. Moreover, processed peanut products such as peanut butter, flavored snacks, or peanut-based candies often contain high amounts of sugar, salt, and preservatives, which further burden the liver, heart, and digestive system. Additionally, the common habit of consuming pre-roasted, bulk peanuts of unknown origin, especially those sold in open markets, can increase the risk of aflatoxin exposure without the consumer even realizing it. To protect their health, older adults should limit the regular consumption of peanuts in their diet. If they still wish to enjoy them, it's essential to choose products from reputable brands that are properly packaged and quality controlled. Always check the smell, color, and expiration date before eating. At the first sign of any unusual reaction after consumption, stop immediately and consult a healthcare professional. In the journey toward healthy aging, staying away from peanuts is a smart preventive choice, one that can help avoid unnecessary health risks and promote long-term well-being. 3. Pine nuts, prone to rancidity and pine mouth. Sensation. Pine nuts, with their rich buttery flavor and distinct aroma, are often used in gourmet dishes like salads, pesto, or European-style meals. However, for older adults pursuing a healthy and balanced diet, pine nuts may not be the best choice for regular consumption. This is due to two main concerns: their high susceptibility to rancidity and the unusual side effect known as pine mouth, a lingering metallic taste in the mouth after eating. Pine nuts are exceptionally high in oil content, which makes them highly prone to oxidation if not stored properly. When exposed to air, light, or heat, the oils in pine nuts quickly degrade, leading to rancidity. This not only alters their taste and aroma, but also produces harmful compounds that can negatively affect health, particularly in older adults with more sensitive digestive systems or reduced liver and gallbladder function. Eating rancid pine nuts may cause nausea, bloating, or stomach discomfort. One lesser-known but surprisingly common issue associated with pine nuts is a phenomenon called pine mouth, also referred to as metallic taste syndrome. After consuming pine nuts, some individuals may experience a lingering, metallic, bitter, or unusual taste in their mouth that can last for several days, sometimes up to a week. While this condition isn't dangerous, it can be quite unpleasant and disrupt the sense of taste, making all foods seem tainted with a metallic flavor. This is particularly problematic for older adults, whose appetite and sense of taste may already decline with age. The exact cause of pine mouth remains unclear, but experts suspect it may be linked to the quality of the nuts or individual sensitivity to certain pine nut varieties, especially imported ones of unknown origin. Additionally, despite their high price, pine nuts offer less protein and fiber than other common nuts, like almonds or walnuts. This means they don't provide lasting satiety or as much sustained nutritional value in daily meals. If older adults wish to include pine nuts in their diet, it's best to consume them in small amounts. Store them in airtight containers in the refrigerator, and combine them with other nutrient-dense nuts to create a balanced intake. However, for safety and optimal health benefits, regular consumption should be limited, and prefer 4. Chestnuts, high in starch, low in nutritional density. Chestnuts are a familiar comfort food during the colder months and often feature in traditional holiday dishes thanks to their mildly sweet taste, soft texture, and warm, hearty appeal. However, from a nutritional standpoint, particularly for older adults, chestnuts may not be the most beneficial choice, especially for those managing blood sugar levels, weight, or seeking healthy fats and protein from nuts. Unlike most nuts that are rich in protein, heart-healthy unsaturated fats, and essential micronutrients, chestnuts have a relatively modest nutritional profile. Their primary component is carbohydrates, making up nearly 80% of their dry weight. This starch-heavy content makes chestnuts more similar to a grain or tuber than a nutrient-dense nut. As a result, they have a relatively high glycemic index, GI, meaning they can cause spikes in blood sugar if consumed in large amounts, or without balancing them with proteins and fats. For older adults, especially those with prediabetes, diabetes, or metabolic concerns, frequent consumption of chestnuts can contribute to blood sugar imbalances. While they can still be enjoyed occasionally as a seasonal treat, they should not be relied upon as a primary source of nutrients from nuts. Instead, pairing a small portion of chestnuts with a protein-rich food, like Greek yogurt or a handful of almonds, may help moderate the glycemic response and provide a more balanced nutritional intake. For older adults, who are at higher risk of developing metabolic conditions such as type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, consuming high glycemic foods like chestnuts can lead to a range of health complications. Regular and uncontrolled intake of chestnuts may cause post-meal blood sugar spikes, resulting in fatigue, increased hunger, and even worsening metabolic disorders. Additionally, chestnuts are not a good source of protein or healthy fats, meaning they don't promote lasting satiety the way nutrient-dense nuts like almonds, walnuts, or flax seeds do. Another drawback of chestnuts is their relatively low micronutrient density. While nuts like cashews and walnuts are rich in magnesium, zinc, omega-3s, and vitamin E, chestnuts provide only small amounts of vitamin C and potassium, insufficient to offer significant health benefits unless paired with other nutrient-rich foods. Although chestnuts are naturally delicious and enjoyed by many as a seasonal snack, older adults should treat them as an occasional indulgence rather than a dietary staple. If you still want to enjoy chestnuts, limit your portion size and consider pairing them with a source of protein, such as plain Greek yogurt, or healthy fats to reduce their glycemic impact. At the same time, prioritize more nutrient-dense nuts to better support cardiovascular and cognitive health and to maintain steady energy as you age. Sugar-coated, salted, or oil-fried nuts. While raw, natural nuts are often considered gold standard foods for heart health and graceful aging. Their processed counterparts, such as sugar-coated, salted, or oil-fried versions, tell a very different story. Nuts, like salted roasted cashews, honey-glazed mixed nuts, or crispy fried pistachios may be tasty, convenient, and commonly included in snacks. But they carry hidden health risks, especially for older adults. One of the biggest concerns comes from the high sodium, salt content found in salted nuts. Excessive salt intake causes the body to retain water, which increases blood volume and puts pressure on blood vessels. This can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for stroke, heart failure, and other serious cardiovascular issues. For older adults, who are naturally more prone to hypertension, consuming overly salty nuts may accelerate vascular and kidney damage, making this an especially important concern. Another major concern is the refined sugar found in sweet-flavored nuts like honey-roasted almonds, candied pumpkin seeds, or commercially processed granola snacks. Sugar doesn't just raise blood sugar levels and increase the risk of insulin resistance. It also triggers chronic inflammation, which can worsen issues related to joint health, memory, and cardiovascular function. These are already common concerns among older adults, making sugary nuts a particularly risky choice for long-term health. Additionally, oil frying or roasting nuts at high temperatures to enhance crunchiness often strips away valuable nutrients while generating oxidative compounds that are harmful to the body. This risk increases significantly when using reused cooking oil or industrial-grade oils of unknown origin, which can raise bad cholesterol, LDL levels, and promote arterial plaque buildup, contributing to atherosclerosis and stroke. Therefore, when selecting nuts to include in a daily diet, older adults should prioritize raw or dry roasted nuts that are unsalted and free from added flavorings or coat. Taking care of your health doesn't always require drastic changes or strict diets. Sometimes a simple daily choice, like picking the right type of nuts, can make a big difference in longevity, heart health, memory, and overall well-being for seniors. Nuts are a natural, nutrient-dense source of energy, but as you've seen, not all of them are equally beneficial. Some, like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, cashews, and flax seeds, deserve a regular spot in your diet for their proven benefits in supporting the heart, brain, and immune system. Meanwhile, others should be limited or avoided, especially those that may contribute to weight gain, high blood pressure, allergies, or blood sugar imbalances. If you found this information helpful, please share this video or article with your older loved ones, parents, grandparents, or a senior friend. A small change in food choices could help them live healthier, more independent, and more joyful lives every single day. And don't forget to follow the channel for more weekly tips on nutrition and wellness, specially designed for those over 60. The right knowledge today is the foundation for a more vibrant, active, and clear-minded life in your later years. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you in the next video.